Alright, we are live. Hello. Good morning or good evening or good night to anyone who came today. How are you doing?
Good something?
Yeah. So, should work, I think.
Yeah. Everybody can hear us okay?
Yeah, can you hear us? Let's see. Can see and hear you. Yeah, that's cool. So at least everything is working. So thank you so much for coming today. We are really glad to see you, and let's just start from first track that we have today. We have amazing tracks for today's episode, so really happy to share. So we will start from Miro, Hygge, and it says chill beats, and it's actually a very cool track to start with and wake up for me.
I know.
Bit.
I'm like, for you, I gotta get settled in and ready to chill and listen to music for a little bit. So
yes. Okay, so let's listen.
All right.
Some music. So nice.
That was like the perfect little ditty to get us ready for the night.
Yeah, that was something that I needed to listen to because I'm still, waking up. And it was so cool, with this song, and everyone come to the chat and say hello, hey, hello, hi.
Yeah, everybody's just chilling already. It's so nice. This song was so relaxing. This was a really fun, like, opening song. Get ready for the evening.
It's like lo-fi beats, lo-fi. I see the text here.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was super chill. I loved it. Very relaxing. Yes, guitar was very pretty, Em says. Eminence.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely. And it's, again, it's so very nice to see you all and how you come to our stream today and start to talk to us and each other and say hello to everybody. So it's very cool to see you all.
Always happy to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
It's fun to listen to music in general, especially with friends. So.
Look like you can see us too.
Oh, I wish I could.
Yeah, that's right. Will, thank you so much. You mentioned my wolf track, right? So I even have this cup today. Let me show you.
Oh, I love it.
So dedicated to my premiere last week. Yes.
Oh yes, that was awesome.
Last week? Yeah, last Friday.
Yes, last week.
Yeah.
You need a haircut? Nice.
Okay. What?
Rab's howling too?
Okay.
We are all howling now.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so maybe we will go to next track today. And who do you think it is? Of course, the Ambientalist with his new one, Little Piece of Me.
Lay me down, push my back to the wall. And I don't understand, don't know what took me so long. Oh no.
Okay, I finally woke up. Really, yeah. So, yeah, no words. Again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like...
Again, I mean, again is the best word for it. Like, I don't know, the last, like, few songs that he has put out have just been so awesome. And each one is so different and unique. But it's like the atmosphere is there, the beat is there, beautiful melody. The vocals in this were like, whoo! Like, yeah, I loved them. Like,
I am sorry. What is he doing with these vocals every time? I'm so amazed.
I don't know.
I'm so amazed.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely beautiful song. It's like, and you cannot say it like it's full vocal song, right? But it still has a lot of vocals in it, but it's so atmospheric, and vocals also, it's like not leading vocals, but still part of whole mix. And I
really think they just add to the general feeling and atmosphere of the song. Like, lyrically, it's not really like a full vocal song. It's just the vocals themselves lend to the overall vibe of it. It's very cool.
Yes, absolutely amazing.
Yes, that was awesome.
And what we see here.
Arrowhead said, ambience is so good. Yes, it is. Enimatik said he imagines a chill out in Ibiza. Very cool. Yeah, I'd love to listen to that in Spain someday. But
yeah, Will's saying that it sounds like I think I can sing well in my dreams.
Well, it makes me want to feel like I could sing too.
Yes.
That was awesome. That was just that was great.
Yeah, absolutely awesome track. Yes. So the next one we have different style, different genre. This is
switching gears.
Yeah. As you
flipping a switch.
As you see, the Devitroy Collective. So this is Brock Hewitt, Stories and Sound. And as I understood, he also created this track for this project, the Devitroy Collective, that he is part of. And let's listen some. A little bit cinematic chill, ambient.
Let's go.
Very cool. it was so amazing to listen to this in my headphones, my studio headphones, because the sound of this percussion is very, wide, and I really enjoy listening to this in my headphones. This is very cool. Yes, it's a little bit cinematic. It's like film music, but from other side, I also noticed how lovely this percussion sounds in this track, and it's like still chill,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I totally think so. It works. It's definitely like, let's see, he has this listed as ambient. I would say, yeah, in a way, but almost more like a cinematic style something. Again, crossover something. Very cool. The drums were awesome. We got lots of lovely guitar, great drums. Alchemorph said almost like a film trailer percussion, which I totally got the vibes of that, like with that kind of cinematic build. Very cool. But yeah, this was a really nice song to just hang out and listen to,
Yeah, as understood, this composer actually does some music for films and, some cinematic projects, so it's very
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, it was very cool to find this track.
Yeah.
And share with you guys. Alright, so next one, maybe you already know him from Killigrew. Forest Spirit, so he released it 15 days ago.
Yes.
So some chill stuff for you guys. little bit slower than usual.
Right. I was gonna say it's a lot more relaxed than a lot of the stuff that he's been putting out recently. Of course, Killigrew does have his softer, gentle side, but that one was really chill, really vibey. Yeah, like Enimatik said, simple but effective to create atmosphere. We're talking about the RP synth in there, and they got the cool bends and the really nice lead, like plucky, but like reverby, plucky lead.
Yeah.
And Will says, early morning at the lake. Totally. I would love to sit out at the lake and have that song on and have my coffee and have an awesome day.
Yeah.
Like my coffee.
That's
and
it.
listen to some Killigrew. That'd be awesome. So
Yeah. It's like just before the sunrise. Yeah. The cover art is also very, very cool. And I know that Killigrew is actually loves everything about forest and spirits and the fantasy and yeah,
yes.
it's very cool.
Well, he is from Sweden.
Yeah.
And he loves to go on forest walks. So maybe that makes a difference, you know?
So he's living near the forest, so he can easily go there.
Well, my cup is not that big. It just looks big when it's close to the camera. See, when it's beside my head, it's not that big. Well, it's bigger than my usual cups, but I
think my one is bigger actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
I like your new cup because I love the wolf on it.
Yeah, it's my husband's cup, but I took it from him today, so I hope he does not mind. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay, next track actually we have from some artists that we did not share before yet, just found.
Yes, new.
This is Xeuphoria, yeah?
I think that's how you pronounce it, like
Xeuphoria.
Euphoria, what with an X, so Xeuphoria.
Xeuphoria, yeah. I
Lifeline.
Lifeline.
Yeah. Again, switching gears, now going from this vibey to a new vibey. Very cool,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So.
Let's listen. Again, not so long track, only 2 minutes 50 seconds. Yeah, very lovely, very atmospheric piano track, and I can hear there is only atmospheric pad and piano, right? So it's only 2 parts of the track.
Yeah,
And
it's very simplistic, but so like, what's the word? So simplistic, but so effective. You know,
Yes.
like it's just beautiful, honestly. Very calming.
Yeah.
Raph says calm. We've had calm, we've had relaxing, we've had atmospheric. Noreen says dreamy. That's how I felt about it. Like when I listened to that song, it's just very like relaxing and dreamy. So that was really cool. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's right. And this piano is we actually discussed earlier today for you. That it actually a little bit it reminds Kisno, and for me it also reminds Andy Leach, his tracks with such kind of piano also he had.
Yes.
So I actually got these vibes, and I really like this style really. So
Yeah.
it's very cool to find this track now, and yeah, it's actually very beautiful. Yeah, and again, it's very great when you hear some tracks and they're so simple, but yeah, as you said, it's very effective. So you understand that sometimes you do not need many parts in the mix, and sometimes it's just enough, you know, some piano and some pad, and it delivers this emotion that
Sometimes that
artists want to
minimal,
share.
yeah, sometimes that very like minimal soothing sound is enough, you know? So that's
Yeah.
cool. Now let's see, our next song, we are switching gears again because, you know, we love to have variety for everybody. And we're going to be going to more like a future garagey kind of something for you guys. So
Yeah, we have some different
very cool.
tracks today, again, different
Yeah.
vibes and different moods. So this one is from VAYU and Ambient Light, Between Moments. You know, every time when I maybe, if I wake up so early for our show and maybe I didn't have enough sleep, every time I hope that, or I think that, okay, we will do our show and then I will go sleep a little bit, you know, but every time when we share this awesome music, you know, I'm getting so excited about it. So, of course, now I understand I won't go sleep
Right.
after the show. So, that's what I'm trying to say. It's really, you know, this one is very energetic, and the energy that I'm getting from this and vibes so awesome. And, you know, it's a little bit, how to say, maybe a little bit different from what we get for Future Garage and stuff. So
Right.
I don't know how.
I like how they call this future chill. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool because it's kind of future garagey. To Alchemorph's point, it kind of has some trancey vibes. It had a very relaxed, like constant type beat, which is really cool. At the end, I feel like the last like maybe fifth or sixth of the song, I actually feel like if you focus a lot on just the little percussion type little like you know, it almost feels like hip hoppy too, but like super relaxed.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, this is groovy. Like this is kind of cool.
Yes.
So it was so different, but I think that's what makes it fun. Again, like we've talked about before, about finding like cool songs like this. Like they're groovy but different, and that's what kind of makes them stand out. You know.
Yeah, that's right. And I really like to read our chat and how people are talking about our choices we make for our show.
Oh,
This is very sweet, and we are really happy that you like our choices, guys. And
Yes.
as
we're
you
so
can
happy that you guys
see,
like them.
we always trying to share some variety. And also, this is one of the reasons why we are doing it 2 times a month instead of like weekly, because it's also allows us some time to find some cool and new and fresh releases and present them to you. So yeah.
Anna and I have actually discussed doing it weekly, but we kind of felt like doing it weekly, we might start picking, like you might feel like more like, oh, I have to pick songs just for the sake of picking them, rather than having like a little more time to actually like find new stuff, and then not just finding new stuff, but like picking cool like new stuff that not only is it just new, you know, but it also is like, it sounds cool and we want to present it to you guys. You know what I mean? Like it's like it gives us a little time to like sift through and find new things, but also kind of be a little picky about it. So that's kind of what's fun about it. So
Yes, weekly would be really hard. Yeah, we think so. So so at the present moment, so we're still keeping it 2 times a month, every 2 weeks, and it works well. And we're always glad to see you here in our show, guys.
Yes.
That is good reasoning, ladies. Thank you, Will.
Yes.
Okay. Next track will be from Daminika, Sweet Journey. So it was, wait a moment, okay. It was a very sweet journey to sounds, to some chill sounds and lovely guitar. And actually it's, and I noticed that the cover art presents something like romantic, you know, and I'm sure that this track is telling us some romantic story, maybe.
That's what it seems like. It was just lovely, honestly, and it had a lot of really cool sounds. I really liked her kind of bouncy, you know, she had like some really cool like bouncy bass thing, you know, going on. She had some really cool percussion, and her melody was very sweet. I really liked it a lot. I just thought this whole track was very cool.
Yeah, and guitar sounds very precisely, you know, that's very clear. And I really love how it's mixed and well done, so it's actually very, very cool work from Daminika, once again. She does some very cool chill tracks. Yeah, I really like her work. Would love to see Anna have music full time. Oh.
Yay!
Yeah,
let's have Anna do music full time.
Yeah, because you know sometimes like 2 or 3 weeks like working and do not touch music like for a long time, so sometimes it happens. Yeah, I wish it could become my full time one day. All right. So next one we have from Spheriá, and this one is some alternative version of another track of this artist, Don't Forget Me, and this one is ambient version of this track. I really liked this one. Let's listen. truly ambient piano, right? This is truly ambient, right?
Definitely.
It's very, very calm, but I still hear a little, dramatic notes. So it's like calm, but it's still deep, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like the pads and little strings, not too obvious, but really it sounds amazing and it's very atmospheric.
Yeah, the piano was so pretty. This is what I think of an ambient track when I generally really think of just ambient. Not ambient with drums, just ambient. So relaxing. But this one, it was very melodic. It wasn't very tonal. It was very, very pretty. But to your point, this artist used some really cool low end it had like some movement. It was like they would play these arpeggiated chords very slowly, and whatever they were using to play those notes, it was like it had like this really cool like wobble. It was like this really low kind of wobble effect, and it really gave it a lot of movement, which was really cool. So I really like this song.
Absolutely.
Shimmery, yes, I love the shimmery transitions.
Yes,
it was awesome. Yeah. It's like you'd have this build, and then it's just like it was so pretty. I loved it.
I also love the sounds. Yeah, always. Yes. We'll say most of the tracks are really short tonight. It's 3 minutes. Oh,
Zelda's
is it Zelda?
Upstairs barking. Yeah.
Zelda says hello.
She is barking. You know what? If you want to start the next one, I'll probably go put her out, just to go put her outside, because then she's barking, because she will not stop unless I put her outside.
Okay. Do you want me to start this one without you?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start it.
Okay, so now we have... Okay. All right. Now we actually have very cool track, and I don't know yet how you find it, but actually it will be, I think, very cool to listen to if you have a night time, because this is from October Child, Static Ghost, and you will understand what I mean. Uh, so when I was looking for some songs for our show, I was going through some tracks, you know, and I found this one accidentally. And I playing it, and it's like, wait, what? Wait,
Yeah.
playing again. It's like it was night time also here, and it was like, you know, even a little bit disturbing in the beginning because of this, you know, static ghost sounds, you know,
Right.
it's like in
Yeah.
horror movie or something.
Right.
But then it's so amazing, and then he has these pretty melodies as well, you know, and they take you from this tense mood to something more relaxing, you know, and you start to relax. And
Yeah.
then it's absolutely amazing. He mentioned
Oh yeah,
here-
it's like really interesting because when he
Yeah.
starts, like you said, there's like this tension. I think
Yeah.
this piercing, what Alchemorph and I were talking about, almost like a sharp drone, right? Because he has this sharp drone that he uses, and it does seem kind of disturbing. Like at first you're like, what am I listening to? But then like as the song develops, there's like all these cool what Unoya was calling ear candy, right? Like little droplets of like goodness in there, where it's just like boom, and then you're like, oh, that sounded so great, like that was so pleasing to hear, you know. And it was interesting. I'm not like a huge dronal fan, but like this song was so like cool and different that it was really neat and like fun to listen to, you know?
Yeah, and you know, in somewhere in the middle, you also start to feel like it's ghost singing a little bit. You know, it's
Yeah.
so cool. He also mentioned here that this one was inspired by burial style, but a little bit more chill. And he designed all the sound. Had a blast designing all the sounds in this one.
That's cool.
Absolutely amazing. Tension and release is what music is all about. Absolutely, yes, agree. And this track is about this. Yeah, it was so cool
Yeah,
to
very
know
cool.
to shake our song list
Yes.
today. Okay, the next one is from Kosakii and Kazukii
Right?
together.
That's cool.
Undertale.
Kosakii and Kazukii. So there you go.
Kosakii and Kazukii.
Yes.
This is long outro.
I know. I'm like the tail on this.
Yeah.
My.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very cheerful chill, I would say.
Right. It
Yeah,
was
it was
uplifting.
very
It was peppy. It was vibey. It
And
was
the-
really cool.
And I like this middle part where they used some percussions
Yeah.
because it sounded a little bit different from other parts, and yeah, it's amazing track. Very, very, I would say relaxing, maybe even, but still cheerful.
Yeah.
yes.
Right. Yeah, it's really cool. I like this one a lot. Let's see, what else? I was thinking there was something I was going to say about this one. It just kind of like flew out of my mind. Oh, the vocals, because they don't really introduce vocals till like the back half of the song.
Yeah.
And again, they're subtle, you know, but there's some lyrics in there and stuff. And I feel like the back half of the song felt a little like Petite Biscuit sounding with the vocals in it. It kind of gave me that like Petite Biscuit vibe, which is still really cool. So I did like this one a lot, and I liked the groove of it. And again, like another something different for our variety tonight. It was very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
I'm actually really excited about our next artist too, because
Mhm.
this is a totally new find, and he has some interesting stuff. So I was excited to share this one with everybody. And he's not a very big artist, you know, new, not very big.
Yes.
And
Artist from Russia, Lirth. And in his description, he has some description in Russian. I will just quickly translate it. So it's about, you know, how to say, it's about some situation, you know, in the life when you understand that sometimes everything has some, how to say, the end.
right, there's an ending, yeah.
The ending, yes. And after that, you understand that you need to move forward. So
Yeah, that's cool.
the track called "In the Spirit of That Time," and it features Kirkin's song. Let's listen. Wait a moment. Okay. It's SoundCloud issue, you know, it's the after player.
Yes, but I thought this song was so cool. And I like it how it was picked up again, that this was kind of like a cool, like, not cool as in cool, but cool as in like cold kind of sounding song, which was really cool. I did like that a lot. I liked how you could hear that in the music. You know, the picture that he has is very neat. It goes very well with the song, I feel like. And I like how the beginning of this starts like rather muted, and then when it opens up into like the full-on like future garage sound, it's very it brightens a lot, and it's very neat. And I like his subtle melody, has really good perk. And what I was saying about like his kick sidechain movement, you know, because it was so pretty to me, like so well done. You know, when that kick would hit, it was like his pretty kick, and then it was like everything would like duck and come back, you know, but it was like in this very pretty like wah way, and it was just really neat. And I gave it that really pretty movement through the song, and I really liked that, because I feel like in a lot of chill music, I'm kind of guilty of this myself a little bit. When you want like that energy up, you know, you get any side chaining is usually done like really quick, you know, to you know, make it more like thumpy. But this was very like, I don't know, it's just like very relaxing. It made it feel kind of wavy to me, so I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I think so. I also like the emotions that this track delivers, and it's a little bit sad, and maybe it's connected with this description that he mentioned here, so I can understand. Actually, it's very cool when we have some descriptions from artists and when they tell us some backstory, and you can even dive in more in this track and understand what is this about and what he was trying to say with this music. It's really cool. I really like. I did not heard about this artist before, and I'm very happy to find him now, and we will see what he will release.
That's how I feel like. I really look forward to seeing what he puts out next. It was very interesting to me, so that was very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Another one we have from Hieme, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
We're hoping we're pronouncing that right.
Yeah. Dust Archive. Yes, so like everyone here said that it's different rhythm this time, so that's why it's like the fresh, something fresh we have here. And someone in the comments on SoundCloud said that strong Nintendo vibes. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I don't think I got any Nintendo vibes from that, really. If anything, I mean, I guess I could see maybe some of the, like, kind of tinkly, you know, I feel like some of the highs, you know, like in the melody maybe seemed a little tinkly, but I didn't get, like, Nintendo-y or, like, 8-bit from that at all. If anything, I almost felt like holiday, like maybe Christmassy. Like I almost felt like it was something because it was kind of waltzy too. Like I almost feel like it's something I'd want to listen to at like Christmas time. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe because I don't know why. Because these instruments he chooses here, right?
Yeah.
And the rhythm.
And then like Alchemore said, waltz step. I'm like, yes, like
waltz
that's
step.
waltz step. Like that's a very cool like, you know, term for it. Strange title.
Maybe it's because he mentioned here that in 2019 he had a long break from making music, and in that time my whole view of music writing was changed and such. So he just maybe it's because he had some break from the music and now he came back to this again, so that's why
it might be
this type.
Yeah,
this title.
I mean that would make sense. Yeah. Wayne says like a music box waltz with a chill step rhythm. Yeah, that's
so
kind of how I felt.
Music box.
That's kind of how I felt. Yeah, like that music box feel, which is what for some reason I kept kind of associating that with almost like Christmas or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I would, maybe depending on what situation I listened to it in, I don't know that it felt Nintendo-y to me. I thought it was just very relaxing, so.
Why would anyone name a track after the space under my refrigerator? Okay.
Okay, it sounds like Sandor needs to clean under his refrigerator.
Yes.
It's okay, I do too. Yes, anyway.
Sanders, he always, you know, I like his sense of humor. So next one is from Alexander Tarasov, again from Russia, I think.
Yeah.
One more day.
Oh wait, before we start this one, hold on. Wait.
Yep.
I forgot to do the thing.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I go this way. Okay. If anybody is new, over here, am I doing that on the right side?
Yeah.
Am I doing that on the right side?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
I am.
absolutely.
Okay. Over here, we have our news feed. So, if anyone wants news that's going on in the local chill community, right there, over there. Okay.
You know, I need to maybe to add some sounds when you do like this.
I know.
Yeah, it would be
I don't know. That would be kind of cool. Then I wouldn't have to make them with my mouth and sound like a weirdo. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done having my nerd moment. Okay, next song.
All right. Alexander Tarasov, One More Day. Yeah, like Alchemorph said, sunny vibes. So this time we have sunny vibes. We had two
Right.
winter tracks today. Yeah,
Hey, that
it
one
really
kind of warmed
sounds
everybody
sunny.
up. Yeah, it does. The piano, as Sander mentioned, was very beautiful in this track.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved this as like a chill out track because it very easily could have been just more like an ambient piano. And I really like how this one went more of a chill out direction. And I absolutely loved the hats in this track. There was a lot of really cool percussion that really caught my ear. And then the melodies were very simple but very beautiful, and I liked it a lot. So
Yeah, percussion is very precise here. I also like how it sounds.
yeah, Sander says he would have liked a little bit more of a bass. Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Just, well, you know, we like our bass, but overall, I thought the melody was very pretty, and the percussion was really nice. So,
Yes,
good movement.
Absolutely. And the next track, guys, is from Enimatik, and he is actually here with us in chat today. And I will play it from Bandcamp. He has this track on Bandcamp. So the name of the track is Avalum.
Are we saying that right?
If I'm right, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Avalum or
Or
Avalum?
Avalum.
Avalum?
Yeah.
I think he's here.
Yeah.
Unless he stepped away.
Yeah.
see.
Let's see. Let's see what he replies.
No, not at all. Are we pronouncing that correctly? Avalum or Avalum or Avalum? Just want to make sure we get it right.
All right. Okay, so let's start to listen, and we will hope he answers about pronunciation. Avalum. Avalum. Okay.
Okay, the A's, long A's.
Okay.
Got it.
Great. So let's listen to it.
Oh no, here we go. What?
Yeah, so I really like melody in this track and how bright piano is. And as everyone mentioned here, maybe about, you know, this changes in the beats. So I really like these changes and, or how you say, breakdowns, right?
Yeah, well, that's kind of my thing. Like, I love that. I love the beat change-ups. You know, I love it whenever you have like a, you know, your beat's going, it's like groovy, and then it's just like total, like, you know, just kind of like this like pause, and then it's like this beat change that just kind of like totally takes you on like a whole nother like, hold up, this is like a little spin. And I really like it, and I thought it was really well done in this track. So
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Enimatik, for such a cool track. And actually, Enimatik also has out a whole new EP. It has, I believe, 5 songs on it. That's one of the songs from the EP. And honestly, all the songs on there are really cool. So if you guys like that song, then go check out the new one. So
Yeah.
yes, the bass. The bass was very cool in that song. Loved it.
Like a pop rock influence there, as opposed to the regular wobble bass. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool. I liked it a lot. So glad we got to share that with everybody tonight.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing this track, Enimatik. Okay, so next one for today we have from... Why is it so? We have from Linear Curb, Beautiful Silence. And let's play it now. Yes. Actually, this is beautiful, and I like all the beats and this Foley sounds here, as mentioned in the chat as well.
Yeah, the Foley's very cool. I like it. Alchemorph mentions like dreamy. Enimatik says there's like really cool textures in the song. I totally agree. And I think that those textures is kind of what gives it like that dreamy feel. Sander mentions the synths fill up the space. They really do.
Yeah.
That's something I know personally, like in my music, that I feel like I need to work on is like really balancing that like synth, you know, kind of saw or pad level back, you know, just giving it that atmosphere. And they did that really beautifully in the song, I feel like. And again, this song wasn't real long. You know, I feel like some of the songs haven't been very long, but
yeah,
in this case, like for this one, I personally feel like this one was a perfect length. I felt like it was very well done. I mean, it could have been a little longer, but I really enjoyed the length that it was. And those slight little vocal, you know, they just again, they give it that touch of like almost like a dissonant feeling. I don't know, it just gives it like that really cool otherworldly vibe, maybe, you know. So it was cool. I loved it.
Yeah, and cover art again is very cool for this track, for this music, because if you know, I always like to watch the cover art and imagine myself there with this music, and I really can understand it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
This was a very, very cool featured garage song. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And what I was saying to Alchemorph was, you know, a lot of the Foley, you know, you get like those little, you know, flicks and clicks, and you know, a lot of that like the metallic sounds is very cool. But AK actually, Aljosha Constanti, he and I believe Liam Thomas have put together. They kind of like went in together and started Black Octopus sounds. And so they put a lot of their own like field recording and their own like Foley percussions together. And I know you can get them on Splice if anybody has a Splice account. So I just figured I'd throw that out there. There's some really cool sounds on there. So
they are on Splice, right?
Yeah, on Splice. And I think actually they might even, I could be wrong about this, but they might even have. I think that they have like a website as well that's just Black Octopus Sounds. I believe you can actually go there and get stuff. I could be wrong about that. I know they used to, but I thought it was really cool. Actually, I was poking around and looking at some of them today or yesterday, just because they do have some really cool sounds. If anybody listens to AK or to Liam Thomas, then you'll know what we're talking about too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Strange title, Linear. Well, so Linear Curb is the name of the artist. So that's his artist name. So, you know, like a curb is kind of like the finished piece on the side of the road that like keeps, that like separates the road from, you know, like your yard or landscaping. And then of course linear is just being in a line, linear. So it's actually interesting. I'd be curious to know how they came up with the name. But the title of this song is Beautiful Silence, and I thought that went pretty well. Yeah, it could mean to stop something, I would think, curb, or like a lot of times the curb is there, you know, as like a finished look, and also a curb can be there to like direct like water flow. So I feel like there's a lot of different ideas of where curb could have come from in the name. So that's kind of cool. You know?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
we
already played all tracks for today, and we have 2 for encore.
Yes.
So if you don't mind.
Yeah, so technically our regular picks are finished for the evening, but we do have 2 more in case anybody wants to still float around and listen for just a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we will. I'm sorry. We will play Azaleh. He had this track 3 months ago, but actually it's cool to play it now. Sorry. Name of the track, Kemuri, and I really love this one. Let's play.
It's too late now.
That's absolutely outstanding track, right? Because actually
That's awesome.
How come I did not hear that 3 months ago? But anyway,
I know.
heard it just recently. But anyway, Azaleh, actually, I really love this artist, and I noticed that he is changing direction a little bit recently.
Yeah.
And yeah, but this one is very powerful. It's very powerful.
That
And,
yes, this one was so cool.
no,
I loved that like bouncy kind of house, that whoom 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 whoom. Like it was so cool. I really loved it a lot, and I could see why Azaleh and Sublab like work together so well, because they've done a couple songs, and like listening to this, you can see like, oh yeah, totally, like that fits. It's very cool. So I like this. I like the house influences, almost even in some parts almost kind of psy-trancey. So again, some of the crossover genre stuff going on, but it works and it's very cool.
yes. Michelle, you have a little bit delay right now in your video.
Do I? Okay.
So does your phone is okay right now? Because it's
Let me check it. It says it is, but
one moment. Let's see. Okay, a little bit. Let's see.
you're frozen on mine. There, now you're not frozen anymore.
Okay.
Am I still frozen? Look at the face that's frozen on.
Yeah, it was frozen for some moment.
I look angry. I'm like.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we will
All right,
play.
I'm back.
Yeah, we will play another song for Encore today.
Just kidding.
We will just get back to.
Y'all like that face? Did y'all like that? It was like just stuck like that for a while.
Yeah, I know. Melted. Louise.
Okay. Anyway, Melted Louise. Oh, I love it. Wayne and his nicknames. Perfect.
Yeah, Narin mentioned Azaleh when we were together. Yeah, exactly. I think a couple of years ago. I also love this song very much. Yeah. So the last one for Encore today is MARION, Weightless, and it will be cool to get back to chill vibes, especially for those who will go sleep after that. So it was perfect song for finishing our stream today, right? So MARION, as always,
Definitely.
beautiful melodies, beautiful harmonies, beautiful.
I feel like
absolutely.
MARION is so like, he is just on fire right now. Like the stuff that he has been putting out, it's like song after song after song. He just nails it, and it's awesome. They're great to listen to. I really enjoy them, and they're always fun to share. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he, as well as Ambientalist, they release songs every Friday now. I think it's every week. And somehow,
and I don't know if it's, yeah, I don't know. Somehow they've been putting out a lot of content lately, and like everything that they've been putting out has been so good. So like, do they just like, are they just amazing? Like they do it in a day, or I don't know.
yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to know some secrets.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I could release music every Friday. Yeah.
I've been, okay, look, I started a song like 5 days ago, and then restarted a song like 3 days ago, and then thought I was going to ditch it, and then I think now I might not ditch it, but I'm like reworking it, and I'm like, my goodness, I can't even finish one song like in a week. I know, whatever. But yeah, like what we were talking about, you guys, like, thank you so much for staying up. I know a lot of you over in Europe, it is like super way past everybody's bedtime, usually.
Yeah,
some of you I know for sure this is your usual night owl time, but
yeah.
At the same time, you know, you guys are really, really amazing for, you know, staying up and coming to listen, and not just listening, but like participating and talking and like sharing at 1:30, 2:30 in the morning your time.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
that is so cool, and I like, you guys are awesome. So thank you so much for doing that. You know, it means a lot to us, and it's a lot of fun for us to be able to share music. And you know, Anna and I talked about also trying to change it up again, and maybe, you know, next stream or the stream, you know, switching it back to where it would be, you know, more middle of the day in Europe.
Yes, I'm thinking about, you know,
you
maybe doing like one time, maybe doing this time, and another time switch to my evening time, your morning time, and it will be the daytime in Europe, morning time in US, and nighttime here. So if you guys think that it will work for you, I mean, so we may try to switch times like that and try, you know, different times and see, and maybe sometimes for you it will be more comfortable to come here in daytime, but sometimes maybe it's more comfortable for you to come on at night time in Europe, I mean. But yeah, anyway, yes, we will try and we will see what works well. So it was so awesome to share all this wonderful music today. We had this variety today.
I like it. Alchemorph says we can all fly to somewhere and sit in a cyber cafe. You know, I have always thought I'm gonna go like full nerd mode on everybody again. But I've always thought it would be so cool to have like a chill, I can't say reunion because most of us have never actually met like in person, but I always thought it would be so cool to have like a chill convention or something, you know, where like everybody comes together and like, I don't know, I just thought that would be really cool. I know, like,
idea, you know,
when all this COVID stuff is over, I just think it'd be really cool.
Chill music convention in Jackson Hole, you know.
Ooh. Right?
Right. Yeah. We will think about
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. This is me just regurgitating out things, but anyway.
Yeah. I totally support this. Dress is chill.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming tonight, and thanks for hanging with us, and
Yeah.
You guys are always awesome, so thank you.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
You know?
All right. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks
gonna
again,
say goodnight.
and we will see you in 2 weeks. So, and we will let you know the time
Yes.
next time. Okay.
Oh, and
And
if you haven't done it yet, go check out Anna's new song,
oh.
Lone Wolf, because
Yeah.
it's awesome and beautiful. And in case anybody did not actually know this, the sounds, the vocal sounds in her song are actually tuned wolf sound, like
that's
howls.
right. Yeah.
So if you didn't know that,
I
Now
did
you
some
do.
sound design in this one.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so
Anyway,
much,
okay,
Michelle.
I'll let you
Thank
go.
you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
guys. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.